Hi everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. Today I am making some of these cute little snowman ornaments. I made a bunch of these already. I just kind of wanted to share with you guys how I'm making them. They're so stinking cute. This is a little snow girl, and I just thought I would share it with you guys. So what I made them with, I went to the Dollar Tree the other day, and I've seen these on Pinterest and stuff, but I'm not going to have everything that they used, so I kind of came up with my own little idea, and I picked up a pack of these ping pong balls. They were hanging right on the end shelf when I walked in, actually, so I thought, well, that's perfect. So you're going to need a little ping pong ball, and then I just use this little candle holder just to hold it so I don't keep losing them, because I tend to keep dropping them and they bounce all over the place. So I'm going to put some little eyes and a nose and a mouth on them, and for the eyes I have some of these. It's like they're like a 1/4 inch, and these are like a 1/16 of an inch. These I'm going to use for the mouth, and these I'm going to use for the eyes. And then for the nose, I didn't have an orange one, but I'm going to put one of these on and put a little orange paint on top of them. And if you're really, really crafty and are good at painting, I mean, you could always just paint the eyes on here, and that would work out just as well. But these are just a lot of fun, and they're really easy to make. And I try to put these on the front away from where the seam is. So I'm just going to put one little eye here. Try to get through this pretty quick here. And then put his other little eye on there. So there's your little snowman eyes. And then I take 3 of the little ones. And now these are on like a strip, so if you pull it off, it comes off in one whole strip. So I just cut in between. So I'm just going to take 3 of those and put them down here. And I'm not going to set them exactly where I want them yet, because I should have put my nose on first. Anyway, here's this little nose. And these stick on here really well. And then I like to take the end and kind of just curl it up a little bit so it makes him look like he's smiling. So you don't want to push them down too good until you have it where you want them. And then you just push them down. Now to make his eyes pop and stuff a little bit more, I take just a little bit of white paint and just a little brush. But like I said, if you guys are good at painting, then, well, you could go right ahead and just paint the little face. And then I just make like a little comma on the eye, just to make the eye pop a little bit. Of course on camera I can't do this because I'm trying to hold it up here for you guys to see. But just like that, and then it makes his little eyes pop out. And then for his nose, since I didn't have an orange one, I wanted to make it look like a little carrot nose, but I have every color, and most of these I actually got at the Dollar Tree, and these black ones that I have, those came from Michael's. So if you're looking for those, they don't have these at the Dollar Tree. So then I'm just going to take a little bit of the orange paint, and then just paint over his little nose here to make him orange. There. So now he has a little orange nose. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do for his little face right now. So then we're just going to set him aside and let him dry. I do have another one here that I already did, and he's all dry. Alright, let me get rid of that. So then I got some socks. It says to use baby socks. Well, I couldn't find the little tiny baby socks, but they had these at the Dollar Tree. So I picked up, and these are actually 2T to 3T size. And you can make 4 snowman hats with these, because we're only going to cut them in half each one. So you can make 6 of the ornaments with the ping pong balls, and then you can make 6 with just these 3 pairs of socks. So it comes out pretty good price-wise. So I got the blue, and then I got a pink one and a purple one. So I haven't made a purple one yet, so I'm going to go ahead and pop these open. And all you're going to want to do with these is just, whoops, I didn't get it quite apart. There we go. Is right where the heel is on these, I just cut them in half this way. So then you'll be able to make 2 cute little hats out of that. So So I'm just going to take the bottom piece here, I'm just going to roll it up a little bit. And you're just going to do the same thing with the other half when you do it. You might have to roll it up twice though with the other half. This one already has a cuff on it, but the other half you cut off, so you might want to roll that one up twice. And it makes your little rim of your hat. And then you're going to turn it inside out. And this I have here, this is what I'm using. It's actually a very heavy embroidery thread, or a crochet thread. I got this at, I think, Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I think you can get them both places. But, I mean, you can use any string you want to. But I just happen to have a lot of this. And I'm just going to want to wrap it around here. And I don't want a huge hat, so I'm probably going to wrap it maybe a third of the way down. And then just give that a good tie. Put a couple little knots in there. Just so it doesn't come apart. I always do it 3 times. And I'm also going to use this, I think, for the hanger. I did a hanger with, where is it? This stuff. You can use this too if you want to use this to make the hanger for it. It's just called Craft Trims. I think I got this at Michael's a while ago. Or whatever you have. I mean, there's no wrong way to do these. You can decorate these up however you want. There's so many cute little things. Alright, so there, I trimmed that off, and then I'm just going to turn it back around, and you have your little snowman hat. So let's see, let me find the prettiest side here to make the front. Alright, so this is going to be my front. So then you're just going to take your little snowman and slip that on his little head here. And for like the girly ones, I kind of put all the way around. For the boys, I kind of did up, you know, sat it up high. But for the girls, it looks like a nice little fleece hood. Alright, so I want it down a little bit, close to his eyes, like here. So I just hold it up and add a little glue under there and tack it down where you want it to be. Just like so. Just make sure you put it up underneath a little bit, that way your glue won't show, like mine just did. There we go. And just pull it over the glue. But these are so cute. I don't know, I see these things. I think I pinned this on Pinterest last year that I saw these. But they made them with, you know, like the nicer ping pong balls you would get like in the sporting goods section. But for $6 for $1, these are just fine. I'm not playing ping pong with them. So there, that is our little hat. And then from the back of my little hat, what I wanted to do, because I have a whole bag of pom-poms somewhere in this house, and I can't find it. So I have this little bitty bell, so I'm just going to stick that back there on the back of the hat just to add something, since I can't find my pom-poms. So I'll have a little bell on the back of its hat. And I don't put the hanger on until last, because once you decorate it, it'll make it heavy one side or the other, so you kind of want to figure that out when you're finished. So for this guy, I am going to take a piece of this pine. These are just the, they're like pine pipe cleaners that you would use to make wreaths and things. You get the bag of them at the Dollar Tree. I mean, you get a whole bunch of them for like $1. And I just want a little piece of that that I'm going to put on top of his head here. That looks good. Just going to put that off just to the side, just a little bit. And you can make that as big as you want. And then I found these cute bows at the Dollar Tree. And on this guy I want to use a green one, because I have these little tiny candy canes that I found that I had gotten at Michael's a few years ago. And I never knew quite what I was going to do with them. But they have so many really cute little things. I picked these up too that you could use to decorate things. They're in the button aisle. They have all kinds of really cute little buttons. This one has like stockings and a reindeer and all kinds of little snowflakes and things. So I'm just going to take my little bow and I'm going to cut that close back here. Just make sure you twist it really good so it doesn't come undone. Get those scissors out of here because those are the only ones I have that cut material. My other ones I've all ruined cutting wire and things. So I'm going to just glue that on top here. And I'll put that to the side a little bit too. And then this little candy cane, I think if this one is like the other one, it will fit right underneath here. Let's see. I might squeeze this one too tight. Oh, there it goes. And I don't even need to glue that in because it fits really snug. So I'll have a little candy cane up there on the top. And then I think I want to add a couple little berries to the ends of the thing here. Oh, where's my berries? Berries. Hang on, let me grab my berries here. They're right behind me. And these are just berries off of a bunch of them, you know, that you get at the Dollar Tree, the little picks and things. So I always like just to get some of these and just tear them apart. So I put a little dot of glue there and put my little berry on. And let's see if I can get another one off of here that doesn't show too much white. There we go. Alright, we'll just put a little, because they're like styrofoam, so the ends of them are white. Oh, come on, glue, get off of there. So I'm just going to put a little dot of glue on there and then stick him down on this side. So there, that is the decorations for the top of this little snowman. Now for the hanger, I'm just going to take a piece of this string here, and I always make it a little extra long. I don't measure it, but you can kind of, if you want, just fold it in half and get an idea of how long you want it. And then I have a big darning needle, but if you don't have a big darning needle, I mean, you could glue it on underneath the pine. You'll never see it, but I just happen to have this here. And you kind of want to figure out exactly where you want this to hang, because see, in the center it's going to hang a little sideways because of the weight of the thing. So I think I want to put it like, yep, right there. And I'm just going to stick that needle through its hat. And that's it. That's easy peasy. And there you have your little hanger. Oops. And I'm just going to tie a little loop on here. I think that's big enough. Yep, that looks good. Alright, and I'm just going to cut this off here at the top. Alright, and yep, he hangs nice and perfectly straight. Alright, so now on his little cheeks, I like to put some glitter. And this is a little girl. She's in purple, so she's going to be a little girl. So I always do this last, only because I did one first, and from messing around with this stuff, I ended up scratching most of it off. So I decided I'm going to do it last, and you can just get the glitter off of there. I have some of this cute pink here. You can also, they have these two different kinds of a reddish and a purpley stuff. This was in a pack from the Dollar Tree. It comes in a 5-pack, and it had gold and purple and silver. This was a really nice pack that I found this time. Sometimes I can't find these colors, but I have a bunch of this left over that I want to use that I've been using forever. So we're just going to take a little glue, and I just do this on a piece of paper. You could use scrap paper or magazine paper, and just put a little bit of glue on here. And just take a little paintbrush. Let me get this hot glue gun out of my way before I burn myself. And just make a couple little circles on their cheeks. However big you want to make. I'm going to give this one some bigger cheeks. The other ones I did kind of small, but we'll see how this looks. And just make a little circle of glue. And then take your glitter and sprinkle that right on there. And it gets all over, but it'll come off the rest of it. Alright, let me get this out of the way here before I get it all over everything. And that way with the paper you can just fold it and pour it back into your bottle when you're done too. So I'm just going to blow on that a little bit. And actually if you have like a spare paintbrush or something, you can just brush the rest of that off. It comes right off. But you don't want to get too close here until the little cheeks dry. There. I think that's just adorable. And that is all you have to do. Like I said, you can decorate it any way you want. I have tons of these things here. I used to make hair bows for little girls and things. And these are just all, they're all actually buttons that I found at Michael's over the years. There's like little snowflakes, and they have all kinds of cute things, so you can find all kinds of stuff. Oh, here's a little cute little snowman. But they have tons of this stuff that you could decorate it with, or whatever you want to use. Bells and pom-poms or whatever. So we have this little guy here now. I'm going to set him up on here because it's not dry yet. Her. And then I'll get the rest of that glitter off later. So that's the little girl. And then this one is the little boy one that I made. And him I just put a little bell on the top and a bow and some things. And this I used the other ribbon. I'm not crazy about that. I think it just looks a little too bulky on there. I think the thinner string looks nice. But you could put like a real thin red ribbon or something on there if you wanted to. So that is the little boy. He's got the little blue and white striped sock hat. And then here's our little girl again with her little bell on the back of her hat. And I added one of those cute little snowflakes out of one of those packs that I had. And that's it. So yeah, her cheeks were small, and this one I did just a little bit bigger. I think I kind of like the bigger one better. But that is it. That is how you can make these. You can use these on your tree. You could add these to packages or just a cute little gift for somebody, you know, at work or something. Or just anything, just to decorate for the holiday. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little project and you guys go out and make yourself some little ping pong snow people. So I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everybody.